Hi, I'm Anne.
Hi, I'm Jolie.
Welcome to our podcast. For the people on YouTube here, hi. We're using a mic this time. Should sound better. People on Spoon here, just zero. Nice to meet y'all. Okay. So,
I actually wanted to talk about that box you have in the corner. Is that a Harry Potter advent calendar?
Really?
That's pretty badass.
I know. I'm fucking cut through it, man.
I actually didn't know advent calendars were a thing.
I didn't either. I did, but like only like. Actually, no, my mom used them a lot. What am I saying? She would have one every year, but it's usually a chocolate one. Otter wanted to do something special, I guess. And she got me a Harry Potter one. Aww. Yeah, it has pop figures in it. It's cute. I know.
I never knew that they were a thing because they never showed us. At Jesus School, we had a little wreath. There's like candles or some shit. So when I found out that advent calendars were things, that they had things that were fun for a thing that I was already doing, I was honestly really upset.
Yeah, I understand.
I could have been getting free shit. Yeah. Like tiny toothpaste or something.
Or chocolate. I think that's the most popular one. The chocolate's kind of shit now I'm older. You can tell. Like, wow, is this dollar store chocolate?
If it's a dollar store advent calendar, probably.
Probably. So sad. Dollar store chocolate. So, don't know about you. Think about Christmas. Our semesters is how it is.
Finally.
I'm honestly so ready for it then.
Same. I hope that after the semester gets easier. I don't think it's gonna happen, but like, I can hope for things, right? Like, I can have dreams.
Could have dreams. Are they pliable? No. But you can have them.
At least I don't have to take organic chemistry right now, but I don't have to take organic chemistry too for my major, which honestly is the best Christmas gift that I could ask for.
Yeah. When I think about what I have to do coming up, it's a lot.
Is it a lot of projects?
It's more like it's a lot of work. Because, like I said, I'm a year away from graduating. But you do that year, I have to take 5 to 6 classes every semester.
Wow, I wonder what that's like. I could never imagine.
You take that.
It's not like I'm taking 7 next semester. You know, it's fine.
It's crazy.
I actually probably wouldn't have been able to graduate on time had I not had AP credits, because the way it works is, hey, we're gonna give you this class for an hour, but you're gonna do a lot more work in it than what 1 hour of credit is. So if you want those 15 hours, you better do a lot of fucking classes. But for me, it isn't that bad. I actually looked into the biomedical studies major. There was like 7 classes for your like first semester starting out, and like 5 of them were 1 hour classes that were all like major specific. And I was like, what the fuck is this hell?
Yeah, that sounds terrible. If I were to have not done dual, I would have had to take 5 to 6 classes every semester, like a normal college student. I did dual, I was like, 4 classes, here I go! But now that I'm hitting the home run of it, like, I have to be very careful with my classes, because doing one class when it's not available, it will like mess up my whole schedule.
You're like flow. It's kind of fun planning it out. So when it doesn't go by plan, dead.
Yeah, that's the only downside to planning anything out. Like, it doesn't go to your plans.
Maybe I don't plan that much because when I was a child, I was like, so Jolie, it's about time you learn never make plans. And she's very little. She's like, because sometimes God doesn't agree with those plans, so they don't work out.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, shit, Mom, you right. And now I've never planned anything ever. I have no plan.
It's amazing, honestly. I do the exact opposite. My mom's like, look, I didn't know what I was doing. I moved out at 17 and had a child at 19.
It happens.
Yeah, and she's like, plan everything.
Oh my god, I just realized that means she had a child like at your age. Damn, that's crazy.
I didn't think about that before. But I'm 19. Joey, did you know I was 19?
Where are the grandchildren?
Wait, was it 19? Hold on. Give me a second. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. Oh, she's 18.
Oh my god, that's my age. I think I'm still a child. I'm good.
I think you're like 20. All the way to 25, still a child.
I think at least up until 21. Like 18 to 21 is like your trial period, and then you turn 21. It's like now you've unlocked the full package. Like, yeah. I don't know how emotionally mature I'll be at 21. I don't think I'll be that emotionally mature.
I'm never emotionally mature. But hope to be more.
I don't know if it's like ready for a child emotionally mature.
Oh, never. That sounds mean, but like, I don't think I'd be emotionally mature to that extent. So like, I'm 30.
I guess when you have a kid young, you just kind of have to deal with it, which sucks.
You have to grow up while also raising a kid. You have to grow up in like the matter of 9 months.
I'm good. My mom actually didn't have that problem. She had me like 42. She was like pushing it, but I'm here.
I know, she was running the edge of the race.
She really was.
It's really impressive.
Like, I know some women start freaking me out at like 35, but my mom was like at 42, and like, well, not even at 42. I think she got married at 41, and she didn't start dating my dad until around that time. So at like 40, she was like, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm scared of getting bullied by children.
Yeah. That ever happened in your elementary teach class?
I don't think there's like a memory in there. Like I'm itching, but it's not there. I do remember having a nice teacher, but I can't remember which teacher it was. Maybe it was a sub. There's a memory there, but it's not quite. I can't quite reach it. But I do remember feeling bad for a teacher. It was probably a sub. I think all of my elementary school teachers were pretty strict. Not dumb strict, but like could tell us to shut the fuck up. Yeah. Not with that language we were Christian.
Oh yeah. So our public school, you know, they cussed at us constantly.
Of course.
Yeah, and there was fights every 2 days.
Mm-hmm. And if you went to the bathroom, someone offered you drugs, obviously, every time.
Yeah. Or they could like stuck a pocket knife to your throat and was like, give me your lunch money.
Well, I need $1 for Takis.
Give me your money. Yeah, just keep in mind. Elementary school.
That's what they made public school sound like. With school.
Really?
Yeah, they made it sound really terrifying. And then I got there on the first day, and the kid behind me, because it was middle school, decided that his way of being cool was to say the word fuck at least several times throughout a sentence. So I was pretty intimidated. I was like, damn, these are some hardcore people. And then the second day happened, and they didn't seem that hardcore anymore.
Yeah.
Except for a few kids. Middle schoolers are assholes.
Oh yeah, I had a friend. I will not say his name, but he's only like a middle school friend. And he sold aspirin to other kids and pretended like they were drugs. Or the kids thought they were drugs. They'd take them and act real funky in class. But it was all just aspirin.
That's funny.
It's super funny. Of course you get in trouble because if you do that, there's kids that are allergic to aspirin. Oops. Yeah, it's bad.
You having a good trip? Kid convulsing.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's such, I saw so many square people like taking it, and he was like, yeah, no, this is my close friend. And I was like, oh, what are you selling? I'll buy anything. No. It's like, oh, that's nice.
That was a side hustle.
Yeah, no cat. He sold it for like $5 to $10 a pill.
What a fucking genius. I hope he went far.
No. I think he has a kid.
Damn.
That's not going very far. I shouldn't say that. I have so many friends with kids. I'm kidding.
That's crazy. I feel like the average age of like getting married and having kids was a lot higher nowadays. But I feel like there are so many people from high school that are like, yeah, I'm married as fuck. And a second child on the way.
Oh my god, there's so many. Remember when I was like scrolling through my Facebook? There's like, I have at least 10 people on there that are either A, married, or B, have children. And I don't see a problem with the marriage part because hopefully in the future I'll be getting married. Hopefully. At least not at age like 19, but like maybe 21, 25. But like the children part, I respect all the single mothers out there. All people who got mothers that became mothers at young ages. But we're not dissing anybody who has children. Just to make that clear, we're dissing the fact that we would not be responsible parents or capable of being parents.
Yeah, I could never, honestly.
Yeah, and I am really good but really bad with children.
I think it's just because you sacrifice so much, and sometimes you're not, like, necessarily given the choice, or, like, that choice is really hard, but, at the moment, you know, our options are open, and I think I do a pretty shit job right now.
Oh, yeah, same here. Especially because I prefer just to finish school.
So dry that almost set the house on fire.
Yeah, so as we said before, we're adulting. Because we're adults.
Heck, legally
adults. And some context. Me and the person that I'm doing this here with, Joby, we're roommates. I don't think we ever mentioned that. We're not sisters. We're sisters at heart. There we go. We're sisters at heart. But right now we're roommates and very close friends. Bestest of friends.
Aww.
You.
I sleep on top of you.
Julie, we're not in that kind of relationship. I don't need this on the internet yet. No, yeah. But long story short, me, her, my twin sister, and my twin sister's boyfriend live in a house together. Just for some, like, backstory. Not an amazing house, but it was decent.
Now, this is our influencer house.
Yeah, it's like $1 million.
Team 10 who?
Team 10 who?
This is the new hype house.
We're the hype house! That's what they do in hype houses, right?
Can you imagine us legitimately trying to pass this house as an influencer?
If only they could see it. God, I'm so sad. So we doing adult stuff have a dryer because we need to laundry, and it stopped laundering and it started like making our clothes like broccoli and steaming it.
Oh my god, it actually was a steamer, wasn't it? We could have made food in there.
We literally could have made food if it wasn't spinning so much.
True.
I think we could have put something in to like levitate. Yeah.
My favorite kitchen utensil, a levitator.
Yeah, levitator. Anyway, so whenever we were washing our clothes, we'd take them out of the washer, and they'd still be damp, right? You know, because washing machines are supposed damp. Put them in the dryer, and we'd set the dryer to go, and then we were realizing that it was taking a long time for it to go off. When we opened it, our clothes were like steaming, literally steaming.
And not really dry.
Not dry at all. And my mom had told us what to do. Granted, she did.
Put the thing in the thingy. Leaf blower in the thingy.
She's like, put the leaf blower in the hole. Hello. Welcome, the person that joined Quiniverse.
Whoa.
Finally talked to them while they were doing it. So I kept looking at the phone for it. Okay. Anyway, so my mom was like, put the leaf blower in the dryer. Am I right? And so we were like, in the dryer? And she's like, yeah, in the dryer. So I did. Hello. and we put the leaf blower in the dryer, and that didn't work. And so the other day, about 2 days ago, we decided to just pull out the dryer. Because, we're adulting, as I said before. We were like, adult problems need adult solutions. Brute force. And so we pulled out the dryer, and it turns out there was a bunch of lint in the exhaust pipe. We could have caught the whole house on fire.
Oops. And then later today, I was sleeping, and I found a Michael's bag on the floor. And I got really excited because who wouldn't get excited for things from Michael's? And I opened it. It was full of lint, and I just felt like that was important in this conversation. Are we saving that?
I don't know.
What will we use that for?
Fire starter? I didn't save the lint though. I know.
But the lint, when you set it on fire, it floats up.
Does it really?
Yeah, or maybe it was the napkins. The embers float up like little alien spaceship. So I think that's why we decided not to use lint as a fire starter anymore, because it probably is a fire hazard.
Yeah. Quiniverse said, all I understand is adulting is painful, and I feel that. It's true. Adulting is painful. This is a great way to segue to stress. As we have mentioned before, earlier in the podcast, our college semester is coming to an end. Finally. But the problem is, with the college semester coming to an end, that means finals are coming. And life has just been stressful in general.
I actually don't think I have too many finals. It's just my organic chemistry one that I'm kind of worried about. But I think I'll be fine. It's just a lot. And I'd rather not, because Age of Calamity is coming out November 20th. And I'd really rather be doing that.
I would love to play Zelda Age of Calamity. But, yeah, I have one final also. But the problem is I have to pass on one class is just taking all 4 exams and averaging it to the final grade. To be a final test grade.
How did you just... Oh, is it like the exams you've taken, or you're going to take 4
The ones that we were examining.
Oh, okay. That sounds less terrible. I thought you meant you were going to take several full exams.
When Quiniverse has asked what are our majors,
well, I'm a biology major.
And I'm a theater major. I feel a little disappointed every time I say it. My God, I'll be like at IHOP, and I'll be doing schoolwork, at least when I was in the dorms, and so the waitress would be like, oh, when you go to college? What major are you? And I'd be like, have you read it? I'm a theater major? And the look of oh, a theater major.
So what I'm hearing is you'll be working here soon.
Pretty much. It's the face she gave me.
Yeah.
I've had several people do that to me, so yeah, it's a little first. Quinmaster is a culinary major.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
That is super cool. I love food. Wait, the culinary major is mostly food, right?
Well, I wasn't doubting that fact until you said that, and now I'm...
Because you don't know, we're not, theater major you think would be all about theater, but it's also about film, and, the technologies and history of film.
Isn't there a film major?
Yeah, which is crazy.
That's weird. Your department isn't up big.
No, they kind of combined it.
Mm-hmm.
And, so a lot of our classes overlap. Roger's a mathematics major.
See, I've been told many times that, don't underestimate the math majors, because there's actually a lot of jobs you can do with them. I just have no idea what those are.
Yeah, it just scares me. That's scary.
I did math once.
Called Joshua, and then I was like, no more math. I don't need it. Thanks.
Actually, it's not too bad at math. It's not my favorite thing to do. You gave me a choice. You do math or not do math. I think that's obvious. My cousin was asking for help on algebra, and I was like, I know the answer, but I can't explain it in algebra. I can only explain it in calculus. But it was a really simple concept. But she heard the word calculus, and she's like, no, never mind. I don't need it. It's fine.
The master's asked why you major in math when you have a phone calculator on your phone. I agree with that statement.
Would you say that to Audrey's face?
Yeah, I would. But no, I wouldn't, because she's changed her major 3 or 4 times.
Just in case, I'm doing the teacher certification also, which I think is a good call, because at the end of the day, my degree is still a bachelor's of science. Just in case, teachers have it pretty shit. I can tell.
Yeah.
They're trying their best, mostly.
You're not wrong. I'm doing it, but kind of for the opposite reason. For the fact that I'm doing a theater major with a certificate in theater teaching. But it's more like I'm doing theater teaching certificate because theater jobs are hard to come by.
That's fair.
And so I need something that's like security. Because everybody's in need of a teacher. And my degree can go from film to theater, to acting classes, and the school offers acting classes.
If they have funding for an arts program is what I'm hearing.
Yes. Or it can also go for some communication. Kids are brutal. And I am one. I can tell you for a fact.
One time in my biology class, my biology teacher was really chill. She's an AP bio teacher, but her last class, I forgot what it was, I think it was environmental science. And she had some interesting children in that class. And while she was outside doing what the teachers do when it's changing classes, just making sure there's no shenaniganery outside, a kid walked up to her laptop, poured her coffee on it, and no one would rat the kid out. This wasn't like an accident, like, oops, I'm sorry. This was like they went up there and poured it on there, and never found out who it was. And since she was an AP teacher, she had a lot of files on there, not all of which were backed up. So a few days later, she came, she's like, I'm sorry guys, I'm trying my best, I lost a lot.
That absolutely sucks.
The poor woman did not deserve it. She was honestly my favorite teacher. She was really real with us. Like one time she brought us donuts for AP tutorials. And then she was like, guys, I know this is my 3rd donut. I don't want you to judge me. I need this. And I can really relate to that. She was the best.
Yeah. When Master says, yeah, I got mad and cursed out a teacher as a kid. Oh boy. I can relate though. I think I've done some shitty things to teachers too, as a smaller being.
Some of them kind of deserve it. You know which ones are trying and which ones really don't want to be there.
Yeah. Like I had a dual enrollment teacher come this. I probably shouldn't say any names out of respect. But she was an English teacher, one of our friends' moms. And she was really nice. But one teacher decided not to come back to the school district and take all of her vacation days, which was a total of 3 months. And so all the work landed on this dual enrollment teacher. And she was like, okay, I got this. It's just she was lesson planning for the substitute teacher that was there for 3 months. For those
I remember that. I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, it was insane. Like crazy insane. I felt so bad. And she comes to class, she's like, you just take a minute. She's like, I just need to breathe.
Single mom, also in charge of the school's UIL or something, like the English UIL or something?
Creative writing. Yeah, and then also doing 2 teaching jobs.
Oh, and head of the English department, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's head of the English department. And then also, like, family shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that was complicated. So. Fun.
On a lighter note, do you remember we went to high school together, by the way.
Yeah, we've been friends like ever.
We've been each other since the 9th grade, and we met in our 9th grade gym class. Do you remember our 9th grade gym teacher that didn't use any of her vacation days, so that year she was gone like 90% of the time because she was using all of her vacation days?
Yeah, that teacher was retiring that year, granted. And she was like, yo guys, I'm retiring, so I'm going to be gone pretty much all year. And she was like, peace. And she's gone. And for that reason, we didn't do a lot in that class. It was fun. It was a fun class.
We did walk. I hurt my hand on a bar because I had and still have needle arms, and I tried to lift up a bar that you used to put weights on. I thought it would be light for some reason. I dropped it and I cut my hand.
Ooh, I remember that. Also, I'd like to bring up how me and her met. It's a fun story. Me and Jolie have met in the most splendid way, like very anime vibes. In our gym class in 9th grade, which is almost 6 years now. 6 years ago?
Oh my god, yeah.
Damn, that feels forever. And what happened was we were in the changing room, changing as we do, and I was putting on my pants or taking off my pants. Either way, my foot got caught in my pants because I was too lazy to take off my tennis shoes, and I fell on the girl next to me.
That's me.
And, well, there was history, and we're still here now, so what a way to meet.
I remember thinking you're kind of cool. This was before that happened, like the first day, and I was sitting by myself, and I saw you sitting by yourself. I think you were sketching something too. I was like, damn, I should talk to her. And then I didn't because I was really shy.
Damn. I didn't think anything of you.
That's fair.
I didn't think anything of anybody though. Like in the first week of school, I was very angsty because I just cut my hair short, and I wasn't angsty because I cut my hair short, but I was angsty because the person I was dating in 9th grade said I couldn't cut my hair short, and I was like, well, I want to, so I'm gonna do it anyway. And I was mad because he stopped talking to me for like a month. He was upset that I cut my hair short. Long story short, we broke up, but yeah, and so I was like very mad the first week of school.
That's fair. I remember when I cut my hair. I think people take cutting your hair very personally.
Yeah, even if it's like not even their hair.
Yeah.
Like, I got a lot of dyke comments from my dad's side of the family.
One of my friends told me I look like Lord Farquaad. I did have the Dora bangs.
Was it wrong? You looked a little bit like Lord Farquaad. You're a hotter Lord Farquaad.
I can't compete with Lord Farquaad. Have you seen the man?
I know, it's too much.
Sexy as fuck.
I know, and she has little fingers. Run as fast as you can't catch it. I'm the gingerbread man. You're a monster.
It's been years since I watched that.
I can recycle whole things, but
why? When was the last time you watched Shrek?
Like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay. That's so weird.
Yeah, my brother, that was his movie he played when he didn't know what to put in the background.
Shrek?
Guinevere says, Mom, I'm scared. Pick me up. Let's talk about some spooky stories. Okay, so we've been reading a lot of spooky shit, and for just some background information, my religion is Wicca, and I practice witchcraft, which has nothing to do with spooky shit, but at least that kind of shows I know somewhat of what I'm talking about, so people don't like add us like, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, just news.
Oh, I am. I absorb it. You.
Oh, I've been practicing for like 7 or 8 years, so I decently know what I'm talking about. Not perfectly, but decently. And would you like to hear my scariest story?
I would like to hear a scary story.
Okay, so I've told her this one before, but we'll tell it again for the audience. My scariest story of like a ghost encounter, and I would like to say my only real evidence of spiritual activity, would be once I have a twin. By the way, I'm sure I've said it before, but like I have a twin, and she went off to competition for the week, ROTC, and that left me alone in the living room. She slept in the living room, and I was sleeping on the couch, and something starts poking me. And my sister always loved to poke me really hard to wake me up.
The most annoying way to make it.
Yeah, and I was pissed. So I turned over, and it was a girl. It was dark. It was kind of dark in the living room. So, like I said, I was asleep. And she's like, come, get up. Come here. I want to show you something. And I was like, no, Audrey, leave me the fuck alone. I'm going to sleep. And I turned around, and, went back to bed, heard the footsteps walking away, and then as I was trying to fall back to sleep, I remembered my sister was away in competition. That wasn't my sister. What the fuck is going on? And then I fell asleep.
How after that experience? I don't know.
I don't know either. I think I was really tired. Yeah, it's been my only source of supernatural experience, like on like a 1-to-1 level, other than like, wait, correction. It's my only source of supernatural experience actually seeing the supernatural.
When you weren't a young child.
Oh yeah, no, I was 16. Yes. No, I didn't look for the person. Actually, I didn't even look up about the person. But I learned shortly afterwards that where we live in a place.
We do live in a place.
I was about to say where we live. Well, where we live is where a war between whites, or not whites, Spaniards and Indians happened. And a lot of Indians died because the war was won by Spaniards. And so my close aunt, who's a witch doctor, was like, it could have been that, like a spirit, a child, Indian spirit looking for somebody to play with, or something. I was like, oh, cool. Nice. Yeah. I don't think I ever told you that either. So this was like
not the second part.
Yeah, this is supposedly like a battleground. I don't know if it's Spaniards or if it's like Englishmen.
I don't know. I've been told that the area we live in is historic, but I never went out of my way to look into it. I was like, that's boring. This place is boring. It's stupid here.
Yeah, because when some of the battles of... See, I'm afraid if we start talking about like specific war things that we'll actually know where we live. Because once, like, this very specific war that happened with another country was mostly down where we live.
I guess if I knew the history, I would know if it was specific or not. Shame on me. Young me shot myself in the foot.
Yeah, so to keep things nice and clean, so future Anne doesn't have to edit anything stupid I say, I'm just gonna say there's been a lot of war. We have battlefields all around where we live as historical sites and monuments. And so it's very interesting. What happens? What happens? Do you have any spooky stories?
No.
Should we talk about the game that we read the other day?
Oh, true.
Quinniver says, well, too bad I didn't pay attention to history. I would say it for you, Mr. or Mrs. Quinniverse, but we're also recording for our podcast for YouTube, so if I say anything, I'll have to look for it later in the podcast, and that's a lot of editing. Okay, but we were reading.
Oh, it's because I was trying to tell my boyfriend about a game you told me. Annie was telling me about it. I heard it was called like Red Door, Yellow Door.
Yeah,
and it was.
It's a psychological game where you kind of put yourself into your own mind and walk through the doors of your mind. It has a lot of rules, and it's known as like a sleepover game, but it's also used by a lot of psychologists. But anyways, oh cool. Sorry, I didn't want to be disrespectful towards your pronouns. Oh yeah, but pretty much that's the game. You go through your mind and try not to get trapped in it.
So, I was looking it up, trying to find something that explained. It was like the first link that popped up was, I guess, a site of like other kind of spooky games. And so when I was reading through it, I clicked on the FAQ, and then the FAQ led to like another one. And so I hadn't read the instructions yet, but I just read like the FAQ for this game. And one of the questions was like, what if he comes back and I didn't invite him? And he was like, what's the answer? It was something ominous. And like, run, hide. And I was like, what the fuck is this? So spooky.
Yeah. And then she sent me the link, and so we read it together. And pretty much the game is where you pretty much, I'm going to connect it more to my religion a little bit. It sounds like a ritual to summon a demon.
I feel like that's sometimes.
Yeah, and specifically to make a contract with a demon. That's what the whole story sounded like, or game sounded like, to me. But pretty much, you would do these things in a certain order that would summon this demon, and you could make any wish you want. But the higher the price, the more the cost. After you make your wish, you go and hide until the morning. But if he finds you, most likely dead.
Get fucked.
Get fucked. But yeah, that was the game we read.
It sounded like not fun.
No.
I'm good. I guess I'm more of an agnostic atheist, which means I'm open to being wrong, and if I am, I'm good. I like my soul. I like my limbs. I like being alive, and that's nice. I appreciate that. Oh, also, it said that everyone in the house had to leave, and, like, pets, you had to, like, get them out. It's like, what happens if I don't? It's like, well, they might die.
Yeah.
It happens.
Because a girl commented on the Sky story, and she was like, well, what if I want to play it in my family's home? And he's like, well, don't. Because it could die. And she said, oh, but what if I still play it? And he's like, then they'll probably get hurt or die. And she's like, oh, okay. She was probably like the blonde flamingos.
Which one? Karen? Yeah. I didn't watch Mean Girls. Oh, wait, no, that was Belief.
Yeah, I've seen Mean Girls. I was like, Joey, I play the musical songs. How have you not know Mean Girls?
Actually, I haven't listened to the Mean Girls musical. Except for the one where Karen sings about sexy Halloween outfit.
Oh, funny. My name is Regina from
That's my favorite song.
I couldn't say it. Couldn't say it with a straight face.
It was like, because I was staring you down.
Yeah, you just like looking at her full intent. I didn't connect to the bed anymore.
It's because I want to stare into your beautiful eyes.
Yeah, you have beautiful soulless eyes. Oh man, in this lighting, you look like you have black eyes.
I actually think that's good. You know what, people, at least when I was a kid, because I went to school. I'm a Hispanic person. I went to school with a lot of Hispanic people. So obviously, we all have, like, brown eyes. Yeah, I think there's only one girl with colored eyes, which is kind of cool, but a lot of people, I remember a lot of little girls in my class, they'd be like, yeah, I want to marry a white guy so we can have kids with colored eyes, which sucks when they went to 8th grade and found out, like, the Punnett Square.
Yeah.
But people like such a huge thing with colored eyes, but I always liked my eyes. I think they're kind of cool looking. It's just like solid color. I think all eyes are really pretty, but when you sit on brown, all eyes are beautiful in different ways. And I think brown eyes are just like cool to get lost in because they're just like they look black in certain lighting. It's just like I don't know, it's just cool.
Yeah, I think all eyes look really cool. And shit. Eyes are cool in general. I used to date somebody who's Hispanic and had green eyes.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, they were really dark green, but I was like, whoa, you're Hispanic and have green eyes. I don't know why, but now I'm like, suddenly more attracted to you. This is so rare. Like, oh, is it hot in here?
Yes, actually, the AC is off.
Well, we have it on. Oh no. Will the fan be picked up?
I wasn't worried about the fan being picked up. It's just, I don't think that's bad. The AC goes brrrr. AC goes brrrr.
It happens.
No.
We took it apart. Did I ever tell you why the AC goes brrrr?
Remind me.
Okay, so we have an AC in our bedroom, and it goes brrrr. As an example, just this one.
Oh boy. It's lovely! I can see the audio spiking.
Okay. So that AC is like that because it belonged to my mom and it was disgusting and we cleaned it. And when Grandpa cleaned it, he was not very gentle. He took it apart without. He said burr. Yes, climbers. Burr. He wasn't very gentle, and he was like, I don't know how to take apart an AC. And I was like, yo, Grandpa, look up a YouTube video. And he's like, that's your generation's problem, not mine. I can figure this out on my own. And he took it all apart. And we cleaned it, and we put it back together and hoped it worked. And at first it didn't. So we took it apart and jiggled everything a little bit, kind of shoved things in,
of course.
And then put it back on, and it started running. But it sounded like that. I think it's the bar bearings. Bell bearings.
I don't know what you're talking about. So
the bearings, like on a skateboard. There's the. I can never say
barb.
No, they're not barbed. Are they called barbed?
Like barbed wire?
No, they're bearings. Joey, they're bearings.
That's crazy.
Fidget spinners have bearings. That's why they can spin.
Who the fuck do you think I am? I don't know how things do things. My troubleshooting is turning something off and turning it back on again.
Sorry. Bearings, I can't say the first half of the word. I don't know why. I'm stumbling on it. There are little metal balls that allow things to roll.
Cool.
Yeah. And so... Yeah, there we go. I think that's the word. Load bearings? Yeah. There's those bearings in the burr machine.
There's bearings in the burr machine.
Yes. There's bearings in the burr machine. And because of the bearings in the burr machine... Oh, sorry, Blaine. I think they're rusted.
Oh.
So that's why they make the sound. Because it takes more for the motor to spin.
Well, it's a beautiful sound.
It's beautiful.
That's nice white noise to fall asleep to.
Yeah, and it's not too bad. Like, just being around it, even awake, it's not that bad. It's only bad that I have shitty speakers on my computer, and if you want to watch something, we have to turn it off.
Yeah, also, I don't realize how loud it is until I try talking to you. You can do bunk beds, I'll be like talking to Cobb, and you'll be talking, and you'll be like, what?
It's like, you're on a mountain. Actually, I'm at the bottom of the mountain. And you're like, what? Like, I can't hear you. Or Phasmophobia. Oh wait, you haven't seen that gameplay.
I feel like you've talked about it.
In Phasmophobia is a horror game. I forget, I have to explain myself when I talk about something new. Phasmophobia, for people who don't know, is a horror game, and they have a cool mechanic in the game where the closer you are, the louder your audio is, and the farther you are, the quieter your audio is to other people. Mm-hmm. So you can be in the distance, and it's like...
Oh, is it the multiplayer one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Time update, it is 51. We should probably start wrapping up. We should probably get to the topic when we wrap up.
That doesn't happen.
That never happens. We just keep talking.
Indefinitely.
We haven't decided on an ending. Maybe we should leave it up to anybody who wants to decide. Hey, Quinn, if you're still here, we need an outro for this podcast. What do you think? Because last one we left it off on bye.
Well, that's how I say bye in conversations. Like, you can leave with tact, like when you're at a family gathering, but then I remember being a little kid, and I was like, okay, it's time to go say bye, and I go say bye to my big-ass family, give everyone a kiss, even the people you barely know and you're not sure if they're related to you or not. And my mom would be talking, like, give me a minute. She'd be talking. So I think there are situations where it's appropriate to be like, okay, bye.
Either.
That's cool. Bye.
You're not wrong. Yeah. Okay, so I think we should stick with bye then. It'll be our thing.
Dropped unsatisfying ending.
Okay. It's like our intro. Hi, I'm me. This is she. Okay.
And together we're we.
We should do that for our intro. And there's just some like upbeat music, like, "Hi, I'm me. This is she. And together we are we. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Ann and Jill."
You just say that we're we, so you are and Joey.
Fun fact, guys. There's not two people here. I'm doing Fun fact, there's not two people here. I'm doing both voices.
You're a ventriloquist, and I'm a real dummy.
Oh no, we have 7 minutes.
7 minutes in heaven? I never played that because I wasn't cool.
I played Spin the Bottle, but never 7 minutes in heaven.
I was invited in a party. Cool.
Damn. You want to play 7 minutes? Can you do it with a straight face? Sorry.
What do you even do? Are you like supposed to do something? I feel like you're like supposed to make out, but like, what if you just care?
Yeah, there's people that go and said, yeah, because we used to play with our friend group, but we were like middle school, so nobody really wanted to do anything.
We totally gross.
Yeah, and honestly, really sexual for middle schoolers. So we just go in the closet, we just like, so we just like wait, and we go, come on, we think it's finished. And we're like, it's recording. We're like, time's up! We come out and they're like, oh my god, that's totally love you!
Ew.
I know, it's that middle school vibes.
Don't take me back. I'm good.
Go back. Yeah, it's just a split personality.
I think we sound similar now.
Oh, we probably do. Oh no. Should I change my voice? Should I totally make it like this?
No.
No? But Joey, I feel like the anime, the one that's like, Kamakura, yes, queen!
No.
Oh my god, I'm like your biggest fan. Can I get a hug?
This is my own personal hell.
I read like that for games too, and all the characters I think are Brad. I'm like, oh my god, did you totally just do that? I can't believe you do that.
I think Valley Girl is my favorite voice to imitate just because it's so. I feel like maybe I'm secretly a Valley Girl, so like it just comes naturally after a little bit.
What's Valley Girl?
It's like well, I guess it's more like a 90s turn where it's like the people from like California who like shopping at malls. I don't know, doing like their nails and stuff. I don't know.
What? You did. That was funny. She's like, fuck, I don't know. I get that. The only other voice I have other than the bratty one is like a smooth one. But like, that takes work. So I never do it. Cool. Which voice is right? Wait, okay. I'm Annie.
I'm Jolie.
Which voice has been reminding you of a character, and what voice?
I think it's mine, and I think the character is Alvin.
Oh my god, you do sound like Alvin! I think Theodore. No, I don't like Theodore. What's his name? Simon!
I like Theodore. What's wrong with Theodore?
I like Simon. I think. Oh, look, it's my name! That's really cool! I don't know what character I'd ever be.
I just like that sentence out of context. Look, it's my name. That's really cool.
I'm sorry.
Like, I'm in Parkwood, you're Carl Weezer.
This will be a bit one day. Later, when we've made like 40 episodes of the podcast, we're gonna be like, oh, Lord Farquaad, what's up? And I'm like, hi, I'm Carl.
I get a big kick from this YouTube video where it's Carl Weezer singing Weezer Say It Ain't So. I get a really big kick out of that. Like, it shouldn't be that funny after the second time, but it's always funny to me. That and the Crash Bandicoot, like, whoa! Have you seen those?
No, I don't think I have.
It's the little Crash Bandicoot model, and he's like, whoa! Whoa! And he gets all sad, he's like, whoa! And then he's like, whoa! And people will, like, dub music with his, like, little woes. And, again, you'd think the joke would be funny stop being funny after the first few times, but I still find it fucking hilarious.
Oh my goodness. And just for context, one of the people we're live streaming with, named Quinniverse, as we've mentioned his name several times in this single podcast, paired me, Manny, the voice is Annie, to female Carl Weezer.
I think that's a compliment.
Compliment too. I liked Carl.
You mean you tried to scare me as a kid?
No, I didn't. So sad. Wait, we're at 58 minutes. We gotta be careful what we talk about now.
Fuck.
I don't know what to talk about. 2 minutes. What can we talk about in 2 minutes?
What is your opinion on politics? Well, that's it. We're not doing that.
We're not doing that. Not until after everything's calmed down. You should have watched. There we go. That's going to be one of our teasers for the podcast. It's just going to be me showing you Jimmy Neutron and your reaction to it.
I'm sure it's very funny, but I guess as a child, the animation quality scared me.
Yeah.
Everything had a green tint, and I was like, green's scary.
I had an imaginary house where my imaginary house was green, my imaginary family was green, and my imaginary sister was green.
This is like an opposite attract type situation. I think there should be an anime for this. I was terrified of the color green. You love green. It's forbidden.
Reality TV show.
Or a reality TV show.
Put each other in the same house. Wait.
We are in the same house.
Put each other in a bigger, fancier house. And watch us in our shenanigans.
A nicer house with more room so we can play the ghost game.
So we can actually win the ghost game. We could come back.
Full fucking circle. That's how you end a podcast.
That's how you end a podcast. Okay. So with that being said, I'm not going to end the live stream just yet. We'll make another separate goodbye for live stream. Okay. So, put that part out. With that being said,
a Netflix original.
Towards my camera setup here. Thanks for watching our podcast.
Wait, that wasn't recording visuals, right?
No, it's not recording us. Sorry, are we scared?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just the audio. The audio is synced up to the TV monitor. And so it's their little wavelengths. Thanks for watching our podcast.
Thank you for watching.
If you have
listening.
Yes. Sorry, it's the YouTuber in me. If you liked what you heard, subscribe. We didn't say that. We should say that in the beginning too.
Oh yeah, that's like things that people that post on YouTube say.
Yes. So subscribe to the channel. Like it if you like it. We'll be posting podcasts every week. Usually on Thursdays or Fridays. And yeah. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.